What's up, guys? Mad Props FPV. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the chimney dive with Cricut FPV and Bot Grinder at the park. Uh, I've been trying to film this now for a couple days, and I've been trying, and I've been struggling. It's a lot harder than I thought, especially when you don't have all the footage that you want to tell the story that you want. It's hard to convey the point you want to make. But let's just get right to it. Cricut, thank you so much for taking the time to teach me how to do something like that. I cannot thank you enough. So let's just get right to it to kind of help everybody else work their way through something like, doing a backwards dive or really pushing themselves to do something that they don't normally do when they're flying. So let's start off in the beginning. Being confident. Cricut stresses that a lot. You got to go into it being confident, and I truly believe that. If you're not confident, just focus on the positives. Don't focus, you got to keep them in mind. You have to think about what could happen, the negative things. Safety first. We talk about that as well in his video. Weigh out all of the risks, whether it's destroying your quad or the safety of others. So check your surroundings, check the area, have spotters, the whole 9 yards. But be confident. You got to be confident and think about those positives. Like, well, you might make this. If I come out of this, if I time it correctly, you can do it. Just you can do it. And believing that is the first step. Second step is you have to do it. You're not going to get that shot. You're not going to do that maneuver, or you're not going to get that line or do that trick if you don't try it. So number 2 is you got to try it. And if you're not trying it, you're never going to do it. And if it's something hard and specific, like, doing a backwards dive down something narrow, or if you're shooting a gap, walk up to it. Walk up to it, check out your line, check out the line and the exact flight route you're going to take, the flight path, and use your imagination to keep that in your head, because you're not going to be inside that chimney. I mean, you're going to be doing a backwards blind dive. So kind of getting an image in your head as to what it's going to look like already before you enter is really important, I feel. Getting a shakedown. In skateboarding, we used to call them shakedowns, where you'd have your board, you're getting ready to do a big stair set or a big gap or a handrail or something like that. I only did one handrail, and it was on carpet inside of the art building at UConn. So you want to do shakedowns. And a shakedown is when you're going to skate up, you're going to skateboard up to where you're doing your trick or the gap or the stair set with the exact amount of speed, with the exact mindset that you're going to do it, but you know that you're just going to stop at the last second. So I need to know how I'm going to feel in that moment right before doing it. And those were called shakedowns. At least we used to call them shakedowns. Then also what comes after that is spotting your landing. In skateboarding, you have to spot your landing. Look at the ground. Are there cracks? Are there rocks? Are there pebbles? Is there sand? Is there a crack that needs to be filled in with some sort of putty or cement? I mean, all those things we used to think about in skating, and you can apply that to flying. Check your landing. Check the area where you're going to be flying out of. All those things are really important for the big picture. And that big picture is preparing yourself and conditioning your brain and your fingers to get ready for what it needs to do. For that trick, it was really important when we were underneath it and he was talking about the shadows, thinking about the shadows, and it's going to go dark, and then it's going to go light again. It's going to be bright and then dark and then bright. And as soon as you go from bright to dark, when it starts getting bright again, you know that the opening is coming up quick, and you got to get on that throttle. And, it was everything that Cricut did, everything that Cricut said to me, was so important to me executing that correctly. Another good thing. Here's something that I just thought of. There's cat hair floating around here. Is go up to the front of, let's say if you want to do a backwards dive, something similar to that, and you're going to be dropping blind. Why not fly up to it and just cut the throttle and drop, and figure out the timing of where you cut the throttle to where you see that you're below, you're in the opening. So cut the throttle and drop and just time it and get that timing. Cut it, wham, and just get the timing of how long you're going to be in that chimney, or at least for me, it was how long you're going to be in that chimney. That was something I could have done that would have helped. Just do anything you can, but do anything you can, and do anything that you can to prepare yourself for what it's going to take. But don't psych yourself out. Let's close things up. Cricket, I cannot thank you enough for taking time out of your session to coach me through, doing a backwards dive and executing it correctly, because it took both of us. It took you to take the time and explain all the things that I needed to worry about. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. So thank you so much, Cricket. Bot Grinder, gosh, man, I cannot wait to rip again and to talk more. Got a lot of cool ideas, a lot of fun projects that I'd love to work with some people on, and I'm looking forward to the future. So once again, be confident, just send it. Weigh out the risks, focus on what's positive, and get out there and just try it. Just send it. Just send it. All right, guys, until next time, I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe down below, hit that bell, smash that like button if you so desire, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, happy flying, and peace out. Later, guys. Cricket, I'm trying to edit, and I went back and watched your video, and I gotta say it again, man. Thank you so much. Thanks, man. I can't thank you enough. Later, guys. Peace out again.